Hey, everybody, whoever might sign on real quick. Giving other folks, as we always do, 3 or 4 minutes tonight to sign on to our special Wednesday night show. Hey, one of my sons in the gospel, not sons in the gospel, one of my spiritual sons, got released from jail today. It was all a big lie. But he need to get it cleared up, and he's been in jail now about 3 months, and two different judges, not quite clear on everything. I just got a message from his family, and went to two different judges and threw everything out. There was nothing there to start off with. But I'm excited for him. Great young man. And you'll come to find he happens to be white, not that that matters, but you'll come to find out that I have white spiritual sons and black spiritual sons. And, I've met people in different ways and helped them get through drug rehab or just connected with them in special ways. God brought us together, and when something happens with one of my boys, this part's not normal, but when things happen, try to be there for him. And so, won't get into detail, but I did my part. Because he's coming home. Glory to God. I'm going to let this go just for a second. I will be right back. I'm going to give it about another minute and a half, because this isn't a normal time for me to sign on. The music will be over in about a minute and a half, so I'll be perfect for that. All right, it's Pastor Jackie. I'll be right back. That went a little faster than I thought it would. I was trying to do something.
Ready to start eating?
All right, let me get this music together. I think we're good. All right, this is Pastor Jackie. Thank you for joining me on the Urban Apologetics channel. I'm immediately going off camera. I need you to be sure. Always, when I put this on Facebook, I let them know this is not for the kiddies. Not that I'm going to say anything inappropriate, or ungodly, but these topics are thick. And because they are thick, we need to make sure that the kiddies are not watching, okay? So I'm going to do my regular intro, but I want to get into what this topic is about so you know what we're dealing with. unarmed black people that are being killed, and there are no consequences when it is properly reported. A lot of these things we find out down the road. So I don't want to deal with that tragedy and the racism that's behind that. And I want to do what I always try to do, which is to talk about solutions to the problem. Because there are solutions. There is a way for us to scripturally, biblically, look at these situations. Tells us how to feel and what to think. All right, I want you to be aware of something. This is not me getting down on the police. I was a police chaplain for 10 years. I'm after the bad cops. I have a large cop family. I have a cousin, first cousin, who is chief of police. I have an uncle, a retired lieutenant. An aunt, sergeant. My sister, who passed away, older sister, was a deputy sheriff. And so on. My cousin Maxine was a deputy sheriff. Just a big cop family. But there are cops that are not being all they should be. I'm going to read this again in a moment, but let me jump. This kind of starts in the middle, but it's the second piece that I want. It says, it is impossible to ignore the role that race plays in such events with any of these shootings involving white officers and black victims. In fact, an NPR investigation published this year, and that does mean this year, revealed that police officers have fatally shot at least, this is when it's properly reported, 135 black men and women across the country since 2015, with at least 75% of the officers identifying as white. Now, if that's not an epidemic, I don't know what is. So we need to figure out how we're going to look at it, and we need to deal with it. How are we supposed to feel? So that's our foundation. Let me do my regular stuff. Welcome to the man cave, my safe place. Changed the colors a bit just for tonight because this is different. You normally don't see me on Wednesdays. However, I am letting you know ahead of time that there is